my channel, my Funko friends. I hope all of my amazing, wonderful friends are doing well. So guys, I have a fun video today planned. It's not Funko related, however, during spring cleaning, I was going through my closet and I realized just how much pop culture memorabilia I have. So, today guys, I present to you my top favorite pop culture memorabilia that is not Funko. Are you ready? Let's dive into it, guys. Okay, so this is just going to be an assortment of stuff. It's mostly clothing, but it's just iconic characters or from iconic things from my childhood or growing up or things that I love and adore now. So, let's dive into it, guys. So in no particular order, I just kind of rummaged my closet, and I kind of came across stuff that I forgot I had, so I'm going to explain to you guys why it's important to me and why I picked it. So, we're starting off with a awesome pair of pants. I know Michael over at Pause with Purpose will probably understand my reasoning behind this, but these are what I like to call my ska pants. So these are just incredible from head to toe, checkerboard. Anytime I wear these out in public, I get just neck turns and looks, so I like to consider these my ska pants. I love these. These are my favorite pair of pants that I have. So yeah, I have these, and I also have checkerboard white and black Vans slip-ons. So these are my ska pants, kicking it off. Alright, so speaking of pop culture, I received this item from an Instagram friend and follower of mine. Her name was Molly. When I was first starting out my YouTube channel, she sent this to me because she knew that I was such a huge pop culture enthusiast. I didn't know anything about it. I don't even know where she got these from. But I love these, especially coming up in the summer. I'm going to rock these like it's nobody's business. So guys, we have a pair of Nickelodeon swim trunks, but guys, I wear these as shorts, and I just love being super extra in these. So I just love it. We have all sorts of characters, Ren and Stimpy, Rugrats, Hey Arnold, Wild Thornberrys, just so many iconic characters on these. So especially come summertime, your boy's going to be super extra in his shorts / swim trunks. So, moving on, something I grew up on, super iconic, especially coming up in the summertime. I'm going to rock this like no other. We have an MTV tank top. I love it not only because it's MTV, but I love it because it's checkerboard, so Music Television 81. So I just love and adore this. So come summertime, I'm going to rock this. Love MTV, love the style, love the logo, especially love checkerboard. So that is the next thing on the list, the MTV checkerboard tank top. I love it. Alright, so next, this is a current love and obsession of mine. So, this is going to be Michael Scott and Dwight Schrute from The Office. I love The Office. Super iconic show. Super iconic characters, especially together. The type of shenanigans, what's that, Farva? The type of shenanigans that they would get into on the show, just, I wish that Michael Scott could be my boss in real life, and I wish that I had a friend as awkward and humorous and funny as Dwight. But these two together are just such an iconic duo, iconic tag team, so I love it. So, Dwight and Michael from The Office, especially in the coats. I believe this is when they went to David's house to talk to him about something, and they camped out in the car. So, yeah, just super iconic episode, super iconic characters, super iconic duo. So that's the next one on the list. So, speaking of iconic duos, one of the most iconic duos, listen, if you guys think that Rick and Morty are funny, these guys just were on a whole nother level, and this is what I feel like kicked off a lot of humorous duos. So, during this time, my mom would not let me watch this show. And then they came out with a movie, and my mom would not let me watch this show either. So, you might be thinking South Park, and you're close. The South Park movie and the South Park show my mom did not want me to watch. But before South Park, there was an even more iconic duo. And that is going to be, guys, Mr. Beavis and Butthead, folks. Oh, hell. Beavis and Butthead. I love this shirt because it's on peach, and you don't really see a whole lot of peach-colored things, especially for men. So I love this. So, Great Cornholio, they're in their AC, well, it actually doesn't say AC/DC because I don't think they have the licensing to print it that way, but just super iconic. I love it how it's like, the Rock On, the Great Cornholio. I love this shirt so much. I normally wear this in like the winter, fall time. So this is one of my favorite shirts, and it's really cool because along the sleeve it says like Beavis and Butthead in like rock metal lettering. So I just love this for so many reasons, not only because of the color, not only because of the sleeve, but just because of how iconic the characters are. So like I said, if you think Rick and Morty and South Park are iconic, these are the guys that kickstarted that wave, that trend, that icon. So Beavis and Butthead. So speaking of iconic cartoons, guys, we have another long sleeve that I love and adore rocking in the fall and winter time, and that is going to be Nickelodeon. Now, this is the first time this is going to appear on the list, but I promise you it is not going to be the last time. Once again, just like with the sleeve, I think I might have got these at the same place, in fact. So we've got all the most iconic shows on the sleeve. We got Rugrats, we got Hey Arnold, Ren and Stimpy, Wild Thornberrys, Angry Beavers, All Real Monsters. So, just super iconic characters. I love it, not only because the colors are just bright and pop. I get so many compliments when I wear this out into public. So this is one of my favorite shirts ever. I love it. Grew up on Nickelodeon. That was just my life, just nostalgia, tons of cartoons. So speaking of iconic cartoons, guys, this is coming in. I have so many pieces for this just because of how much I love this. So, you may have seen recently, I love and adore Space Jam. But let me show you just how many pieces I have, guys. So you guys may have seen this. So I have the Toon Squad Michael Jordan jersey. This was a recent acquisition. This is probably one of my most recent acquisitions as far as this collection. A lot of these I've had for a while. But this is the most recent thing that I have received. I got this on eBay. You might have seen me dive into it. So we got the Michael Jordan jersey. We have another Space Jam piece. This I believe I got at Walmart. So this would be great in the summertime. It reminds me of like the 90s colors because it's like a, bright green, bright orange, bright blue. So the Toon Squad, we got Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Tasmanian Devil. So I love this, and it's like spotted. It's like blue and white spots. So I love it. So speaking of Space Jam tank tops, I got this from a band that I adore at Warped Tour, and it's really cool. I got this at Warped Tour 16, but I got this from a band called Broadside. So I thought this was really cool because they kind of took the Toon Squad logo and they made it their own. So we have a Broad Squad. So this is actually one of the first kind of Space Jam pop culture memorabilia things that I had. So I got this first, and then I got this tank top. And then, as you may know, I recently acquired that Michael Jordan Space Jam jersey. So I just love and adore Space Jam. Grew up on it. Fun fact, when the year that movie came out, I begged my mom for my birthday to buy me a basketball, to buy me a basketball hoop and net, and to buy a boombox. That way I could be outside for hours, guys. 4 hours slow-mo dunking to Seal's I Want to Fly Like an Eagle, just for hours. That's how much I love Space Jam. So a nice little fun fact there for you. Alright, so this shirt is not necessarily pop culture related, but I'll tell you why it's in this list. So, this is what I like to call my tourist shirt. Obviously there's drinks and stuff all over it, but if this doesn't scream tourist, I don't know what does. The reason why this is on the list is because if I ever went to Disney California, or if I ever went back to Disneyland Orlando, this is probably the shirt that I would wear with a fanny pack. I like to consider this my tour shirt, so if I ever make a trip back to Florida soon, or if I ever go to Disney California or Disney Orlando, this is the shirt that your boy will be rocking. So this is my tour shirt. I love it. One of my favorite button-ups in my collection. So speaking of button-ups and speaking of Nickelodeon, guys, we have these are probably the first pop culture button-ups I ever got. So, we have two different Nickelodeon button-ups. So we have an All Real Monsters front and back print, and then we have a Nickelodeon front and back print. We've got Cat Dog, we've got Ren and Stimpy, we've got Reptar, we've got Spike from Rugrats. So these are two of the first that started it all, that started the wave as far as my love. You've probably seen quite a few button-ups with animal print on it. I have sharks, I have fish, I have tigers, I have leopards, I have penguins, I have all sorts of button-ups. So these two are what kickstarted my love for pop culture button-ups. These three here, Nickelodeon, super fun, super iconic, always get compliments whenever I wear these. So these are two of the original pieces that kickstarted this. So guys, we have one last piece, and the reason why this is last is because this is probably one of my favorite pieces in my collection, and I'll explain to you why. I have said before that a Goofy movie is probably one of my favorite Disney movies, one of the most underrated Disney movies ever. However, this person has one of the most underrated, iconic Disney songs in the entire Disney library of songs. So guys, we have a Powerline Standout World Tour. This is a zip-up, what is the name of this? It says jacket, but it's like a, not like a pullover, but it's like a I don't really know how to describe it, but it's essentially like a windbreaker. That's the word I'm looking for. It's a button-up windbreaker. So as cool as the front is, guys, the back is just iconic. Powerline, Standout, World Tour, 1995, the year that the movie came out. I had the soundtrack. I watched that movie so many times I could probably quote it from front to back. I'm that friend that recites it as we're watching it. I'm that annoying friend. So this is the Powerline Standout World Tour. So the significance of this is that this is one of the first purchases I ever made when I started working at Hot Topic. This is one of the first purchases I made with my Hot Topic discount, because for those of you that don't know, Hot Topic and Box Lunch are partner sister companies. So my discount was good at Box Lunch. So this is one of my favorite pop culture pieces, is just this Powerline Standout 1999 US World Tour windbreaker jacket button up. So there you have it, guys. Now you know. What was your favorite? Everything's falling down. Stop! Okay, so there you have it, guys. Those are my favorite pop culture pieces in my collection that are not Funko. What was your favorite piece? I let you know mine, but it's hard to pick like a top, so they were in no particular order. What was your favorite piece? What did you think? What is your favorite from the list? What is something that I didn't mention as far as pop culture? I really do adore Cartoon Network. I don't really have a whole lot from Cartoon Network. Toonami. There's so many just different and iconic things. So what is your favorite iconic thing that is not Funko? What is your favorite piece of pop culture memorabilia in your collection? What was your favorite piece of my pop culture memorabilia? And what do you think of this video, guys? Let me know down below. Be sure to smash that like button. This was a fun video to make, and I was so excited to share this with you. This video idea has been a long time coming, so I finally just put all the pieces together and put it out there. So I hope that you like it. I had a lot of fun with it. I had a lot of fun sharing it with you guys. So let me know the answers to the question down below. Make sure to smash that like button and make sure to subscribe. I hope that you like what you see. I hope that you guys are doing well. Until the next episode, guys, Mikey Vintage signing off. Bye, guys.